In this video, I will show you how we can create AI-generated UGC ads to promote our app, which we created in the last video. Here you can see some examples I created using this workflow.
Tracking my meals and hitting my fitness goals has never been easier.
Tracking your meals just got effortless with Cal AI. Just snap a photo and Cal AI instantly estimates your calories, protein, carbs, and fat. No more guessing, no more typing. Cal AI makes tracking food so simple. Seriously, just take a picture. You've got to try Cal AI.
Of course, it's not perfect, but for me, it's really incredible what kind of videos we can generate nowadays with AI. Before we begin, let me quickly explain what we will be using. We are going to work with OpenAI's latest video model, Sora 2, and also try out Google's newest video model called VO3. On top of that, we will be using n8n to build the entire workflow. The goal is simple. We will start with the product image and the product description as inputs. And from those, we will generate a fully automated UGC style video. This video can be shared on TikTok or on every other social media platform to promote our application. All right, let me walk you through this workflow. Throughout this video, I will be using different prompts. And if you are looking for any of them, feel free to check out my web community. I share all prompts and also the JSON file for the n8n workflow, so you can simply import it and use it. The link is below in the description. All right, so let's start. So this is our workflow, and you can see we have a simple manual trigger. You can also use any other trigger, but for demonstration and for this YouTube video, I decided to just use a manual trigger so it's easier for me. The next thing right after the manual trigger, you can see here a set node. In this set node, we are defining a couple of things which we are going to use later or which are going to be used by our AI. So the first thing is the product URL. So here you can see I uploaded it to a random image hoster. The second thing is the product description. The product description is self-explaining, and we need it later for the AI to understand what our app is about. The last thing we have here is the Key AI API key. Key AI is a hub for different AI providers. So with one API and one API key, we can access several AI models, for example, like Sora 2 or VO 3.1 or even other image models. It is pretty good, and it is also cheaper than any other provider. Right after the set node, you can see the Analyze App Style AI node. This node uses a custom prompt, and its job is simple. It takes my product description and it turns it to a prompt for a realistic image, which can we use later for the first frame of our UGC video. As you can see here, I executed the AI node and it created an image prompt, which we are going to use next. Here you can see this HTTP request, which is sending an HTTP request to Key AI. We will use Google's Nano Banana edit model, and we will pass our prompt, and we will also pass the image URL, which we defined in our set node. So Nano Banana is Google's latest AI model, and it enables us to create highly realistic UGC images, which we will use as the first frame of our video. You can see the Key AI API is generating a task ID and a record ID. So the next thing what we are doing is we will store this task ID in another set node, and then we will wait 1 minute to poll the video, because the video generation can take some time. And after polling it, we will check the status. Now you can see here that the state is success. And we have here a switch node. This switch node will take the result of the poll HTTP request, and in case it's done, it will continue the workflow. But in our case here, when the status is still processing or it's pending, it will go back to the wait node and wait for a minute and then poll it again. So we have here some kind of a loop to poll every minute the result until it's done. When it's done, the workflow continues. If it's pending, it goes here again to the poll node and waits for a minute. And if it failed, it goes back to the first node and it creates a new task in Key AI to generate our image with Nano Banana. In case our generation is done, the API will return us a URL with the generated image. So let me open it quickly so I can show you how it looks right now. All right, so you can see it generated the image with a woman which is holding her phone and showing our app while food is on the table. Now let's head back to n8n. And we are going to store the UGC image URL. So we have it here in this node, so it's easier for us to use it later. And the next step is we are going to use another AI node with a custom prompt, which will take our app description and the generated UGC image to generate a video script, which we will use for our UGC ad. So we are telling the AI here, your goal is to create a 10-second ultra-realistic UGC video script promoting this app. And we are passing also, as I told you, the app description and the image. And now let's see what the AI is going to do with it. Perfect. It generated now a script. The camera moves slightly as a woman sets two colorful salad bowls on a picnic table. She smiles, blah, 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 and generated a pretty good script. And now let's head back to n8n. To the workflow overview. Now we have our script ready and we can start with the video generation. We are going to generate one video with Sora 2 and the other one with Veo 3. So the process is nearly the same. The only difference is in case we are going to use Sora 2, we need to follow the same process like we did for the Nano Banana image generation, which means we do a HTTP request to Key AI, we pass the image and the prompt, and it will generate us a task ID, which we will store, and we will wait a minute. We will poll the task to see if it's done. In case it's done, we are ready for the next step. In case it's still processing, we will wait a minute and poll it again. For Veo 3, the process is slightly different. It doesn't work with tasks. I don't know why, but the API is not offering it right now. Instead of creating a task, we are performing the HTTP request directly to Key AI to another URL, which is set up here. And we pass directly the prompt and the image URL. And after that, we will get also a task ID back, but the task ID is slightly different. So we can't use this poll task HTTP request. We need to fetch another URL, which is the Veo record info. And here we just pass the task ID. And in case it is done, then we are going to wait 5 minutes until the task is completed. And when it's done, we can look at our beautiful video. For Sora 2, it's the same like in the Nano Banana image generation process. So I don't need to show you anything. But at the end, we have here merge node, which is waiting for the Sora 2 result and the Veo 3 result. And when both are done, we get here our video URL. And now let's open it and let's see how our video is looking like. Okay, on the right, you can see the image we generated with Nano Banana. On the left, you can see the video which we generated with Veo 3. So let's click on play.
This makes tracking so easy. Just snap and done. You've got to try Cal AI.
All right, that's the full workflow. If you want the prompts or the n8n JSON file, everything is linked in the description. And in the next video, we might even build a pipeline that automatically publishes these AI-generated videos to TikTok or any other social media platform. If you want to follow along as I keep building these automations, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.